Hello YouTube, this is Twisty Travster here, and I'm here to show you the Catz M.O.J.O. It is a cute little device that does just about anything. It only advertises that it does mainly gaming, like they call it a micro console, and I mean it does it very well. So by the way, this is the Nova launcher, not the standard Android launcher, so it looks a bit different. But anyway, so it runs Google Play games. It runs WiiU, it runs Tegrazone, the remote or app, as well as multiple different emulators too. So that's great. It plays just about any video you could ask for. It runs, of course, YouTube as an Android device would. It runs Kodi, Netflix, and VLC, and Twitch. So you can get video from just about anywhere. You have movies on a DLNA server, UPnP, of course you have Netflix, and yeah, so it has wireless connectivity as well as Ethernet connectivity, so you can do it either way. It plays music, I mean you can shop on it, you can use it for business and school, on a big screen, and you can use it for web browsing. That's just about anything you can do on an Android device, but it runs it very well. So it also uses this controller that comes with it. The CTRLR is what it's called, and it has 3 settings. It has mouse mode, which is the middle setting. I don't know if you can see that or not. Mouse mode on the left side is game smart mode, and then the PC mode on the right side. And it's really good for what it is. It also has media controls at the top too, and the back button works just like the back button at the bottom there. The middle button actually is a home button. But what it also does is it uses other interface devices like USB wireless USB with a dongle, mouse and keyboard. So it works quite well like that. That's what I've been using all along. And then it also uses Bluetooth, so it can run Bluetooth devices as well. So this cute little Bluetooth keyboard, it runs that. The only issue I really have with the interface is that it has a pointer sensitivity option in the settings, and it's only got one pointer sensitivity option for everything. So if you go to language and input, so it lets you change the pointer speed, but that's the pointer speed for everything. So if you change your mind and you want to use the Bluetooth keyboard or the mouse or the controller, it can get rather frustrating because not everything uses the same DPI, and if your mouse doesn't have a DPI switch button, which mine of course doesn't, then they run differently. So a good example would be this Bluetooth keyboard. It's not very sensitive at all, so it barely moves the mouse. But of course if I turn the sensitivity up, it would work fine, but then of course when I have the sensitivity up, I go to use the controller and it just jumps around the screen because it's meant for a lower sensitivity. So that's a problem. But overall, you just need to commit to the device that you want to use. It's great that it does use all kinds of devices. It just doesn't use them all at the same time all well, which, you know, can't ask for everything. So yeah, it also works with any other controller that you would want, like an Xbox 360 controller or a PS3 controller or any other third-party USB wireless or Bluetooth controller. It uses other USB devices as well, some that I did not expect it to work with. It works with this thing here. I'll show you. I got this a while ago. This thing here is a PS2 to USB converter, so you can play games with a PS2 controller on a PC. And you actually had to download a bunch of drivers to get it to work. I had to troubleshoot it quite a bit to get it to work on PC, but ironically, all you got to do is plug it in. Just plug it in, simple. No drivers. Well, the drivers are already on there, I guess, from Mad Catz. I don't know if this would work with an Android device, but it'd be really surprising if it did. It's already surprising that it does it in the first place. So then, you know, I have 2 controllers plugged in. One is actually a steering wheel, so you can use the steering wheel on this, but as you can see, so here's the controller in analog mode, you know, and then I can move this thing around and you know, it actually works better with the D-pad. But yeah, so it will work with games. You just need to map the keys to make it work. I was just amazed by that. So, you know, it works with the little steering wheel I have here. It also has pedals too. But, you know, if you have a dance pad, anything at all that works for PS2 would work for this. Let me get rid of that. And, yeah, that's amazing, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, right. So, we have also, it works with other USB controllers, I would assume, because that's pretty amazing what it does there. So, I would assume that it does that. But I don't know, I haven't tested it. It also works with USB webcams. So, not only can you game with it, but you can use it with a webcam. The biggest issue I have with it isn't that it doesn't work with a webcam, but that at this point I haven't figured out how to get it to work. See, wait one sec, it's just loading the app. It automatically turns on the app, but as soon as I plug in the webcam, so just wait one sec and you'll see me. There it is right on top of the TV. Wait for it to turn on. Isn't it? Oh, there we go. Just took a second. So there's your webcam, and it works with the webcam. It lets you record video and take pictures. The only problem I have is that it doesn't seem to allow you to use it for things like Skype or Facebook Messenger, or you know. But there is a version of this app that allows you to use it on YouTube live streaming. Apparently, I haven't tested that, of course, because I don't live stream on YouTube. But it would be nice if you could use this the same way that you would use it on an Android tablet or phone, because it has a camera on it. So it would be interesting if you could do that. I couldn't figure it out, but since it does detect the webcam, it actually detects the audio out of it too. So since it does detect it, I would assume that there would be an app out there that can do it. I just haven't figured that out. And because it works with a USB webcam, I would also assume it would work with a USB headset, because of course it's the same drivers for just the audio and video and microphone. I've also seen people use USB printers on Android devices, so I think you could even plug a printer into it, and not only could you use like Microsoft Office, or no, it's not Microsoft Office, what is it? I have Google Office. Let's see, so navigate to the Office tab, yeah, or Google Docs, that's what it's called. So you could print Google Docs directly off of this thing. You basically don't even need a computer at this point in time, because this thing does so many things. Another thing that I'd be curious whether it would work or not, I've seen it done on Android phones, is that if you plug in a external DVD Blu-ray player, or just a burner, you know, that plays DVDs, you can also, I would assume, because there are apps for it and I've seen it done, you could also play Blu-rays directly on this thing. So that's amazing. This thing pretty well does anything you could ever ask for in your living room. I don't know of anything that does so many things all in one little box. It's really amazing. And that's pretty well it. I mean, of course, you know, there are other Android apps that you can download and do all kinds of accessibility type stuff, but really that's what people want, is they want to be able to use Facebook, watch movies, listen to music, play games, and do it in a way, and of course, you know, have a webcam that you can talk to your friends. Yeah, basically like, you know, just the way you'd think that they could do it in the Jetsons kind of style, where they would just have a camera. And this thing does that too. So yeah, this is amazing. Anyway, that's the end of this video. That shows everything that it can do. And there's of course more potential things. Anything USB seems to work with it, just natively. So yeah, if I find anything else that it'll work with, I'll post another video, but that's it for now.